Welcome everybody. I'm Golden Leader. I'm joined by Patronus, and we are here for a Marvel Champions livestream.
That's right. We are going to be facing, what is it? The once in future or the now in future? What's his name?
I call him Kang the Conqueror. I didn't know
Yeah,
about
the
once.
once in future Kang.
Yeah.
That's the name of the pack.
Oh,
So
okay.
we were able to get our hands on this bad boy. It is opening release.
Yeah.
We were
Came
able
out
to get our
today.
hands on this guy, and we're really excited to try this out.
Yeah, we did a little practice run
Yeah, because
just
he's
to figure out the mechanics, so we
yeah
were not
he's very
struggling.
different. He
But
is
this
very
is going to
different.
be very much a learn to play. So we will see how it goes. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
also being a little bit ambitious trying to play Hulk.
Yeah.
Because I played Hulk in our little run through, and man,
Giving it a whirl.
it was a challenge. So as you know, Hulk isn't the strongest hero in the game, but he can be fun, and I like challenging myself to play heroes that are often not played as much.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or a
I'm
little more
playing Hulk.
situational. I am going to play one of our new heroes from the Rise of Red Skull pack, Spider Woman. I am really enjoying her. She is the first hero where you're able to use two aspects in her deck, but they have to be the exact same number of cards for each aspect. So I am trying her out with leadership and justice. And so far, I've had a lot of fun with her, honestly. There's some really cool deck building that can happen. I'm not as much of a deck builder as Gold Leader is, but I did put this one together myself this afternoon. So we'll see how this goes. We'll go through what we've put together thus far. I guess I can start. So on the leadership side, for the allies, we're doing Maria, Hawkeye, and Falcon. Then we're doing 3 copies of Make the Call, 2 copies of Rapid Response, and 1 copy of Power of Leadership. So with my little mini leadership package, my plan is really just playing allies that have an effect when they come into play, and then playing them as often as possible with Make the Call and Rapid Response to trigger those abilities as often as I can. On the Justice side, we're only playing one ally, which is Agent Coulson, but again, he has an effect when he comes into play, so it kind of feeds off of what I'm doing with my leadership stuff. Then, of course, 3 copies of For Justice. Any Justice deck is going to have that. 2 copies of Clear the Area. 1 copy of Heroic Intuition. 1 copy of Counterintelligence. And then 1 copy of Power of Justice. That's the Justice package. And then for basics, I have the typical Mockingbird, Nick Fury, Helicarrier, Mansion, and then, of course, Strength, Energy, and Genius, one of each of the basic doubles. That's what makes up my deck.
And I'm trying something a little different. I'm trying to do Hulk Protection, since Patronus is playing the leadership and justice combo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that she can do most of the thwart heavy lifting. And I just wanted to try a different aspect that I thought might work a little bit with Hulk. So I got your basic 2 copies of Power of Protection, 1 copy of Armored Vest, 1 copy of Night Nurse, which is going to be pretty important, 3 copies of Desperate Defense, so I'm hoping when I defend for 5 with Hulk, I can ready.
That's the goal.
2 copies of Energy Barrier, which I almost did not include because I feel like defending for 5 with Hulk, I'm probably not going to need it, but I'm going to try it out. 3 copies of Momentum Shift, which should help me stay on the Hulk side longer. 2 copies of Tackle. And then for allies, I'm playing Clea, Black Widow, Brother Voodoo, Iron Fist. And then for basics, Strength, Genius, Energy, Twin Carrier, Helicarrier, Mockingbird, and Avengers Mansion. So no Nick Fury. I've had mixed results with Nick Fury and Hulk because you have to have 5 cards in your hand in order to play him or a double resource. There's been a lot of times when I can't play him. And then even when I can play him, the 3 cards I draw, because Hulk's deck's so expensive, there's been so many times where I draw 3 cards and I can't play anything.
Right.
And then I lose them when I flip over. So he's been awkward for me, which is crazy because Nick Fury, I think, is like the best ally in the game.
Right, but he's the best because he replaces himself effectively.
Right, and then you could usually play all those cards, but I was struggling. So
Hulk is just weird in that way because he's designed to have you draw 4 on Hulk's side, play 1 thing for 3, and smash some stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's how Hulk is designed. So having Nick come into play and then only draw 3 cards means a lot of the Hulk cards that cost 3 can't play.
Right.
And most of Hulk's cards are pretty much 1 or 3. There's not too many 2s in his package.
Yeah, he's got 6 cards in his package that cost 3. Yeah. So I am a little nervous with adding 2 more 3-cost cards with the tackles. So I think as I play this deck, I might find that I might cut one of those tackles for another card.
Sure.
I'm actually considering cutting, maybe throwing the I can't think of the name of the card, but the 2-cost basic enhanced physique.
Oh yeah.
I think I might throw that in instead. Not for this game, but going
forward. Just in general.
I just wanted to try something different. I've found enhanced physique to work nicely with Hulk,
right?
Because it's cheap, and then it gives you resources later on, so you can play cards.
And particularly fist resources, which a lot of Hulk's cards trigger an additional ability if you only pay for the card with fist resources.
Right. So let's try it out.
Yeah. As a reminder, everybody, in case you're just jumping in and you missed my deck, I do post all of these videos up onto our YouTube channel at youtube.com/homebasegames. I usually, especially if we're going through deck lists and stuff, I usually timestamp those videos so you can go kind of straight to where we talk about decks and then when we start playing the game. If you're enjoying this content, obviously we greatly appreciate following us on Twitch as well as subscribing and liking any videos that we post on YouTube. Also, we would love to hear from you guys. If you want to interact with us on Facebook in any way, if there's decks you want us to try out on stream, we are always really excited when we get people to provide us with some deck lists that they'd like to see or matchups that they'd like to see. That's always one of the best parts about doing this, is being able to interact with you guys and giving you what you want to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we'll start you off first.
Well, let's kind of do the setup.
Oh yeah, let's go
finalize our setup. So Kang's arrival, this is his initial scheme. So when we're putting his deck together, it starts with, we have Kang 1 in play here. It says each copy of Kang 2 and Kang 3 are set aside, along with the Kang's Dominion side scheme copies, and there's actually 4 copies in his deck. So all of those cards are set aside, and you do not shuffle your hero's obligation into the encounter deck like you do with most things. So those are all of the instructions. We put Kang 1 into play. We are using the initial recommended encounter set, Temporal. That's what the rules say is the easier of the 3 encounter sets that come with Kang. So his setup, like I said, we put Kang 1 into play. 2 and 3 come off to the side, as do all of the copies of Kang's Dominion. And then we do not shuffle our obligation cards into the encounter deck. Then when flip this over, this says, we can read the flavor text here. Kang believes that by defeating Earth's mightiest heroes, the rest of the planet will submit to his rule. And when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. So I'm going to be player 1, and 1 to him as well. And it says if this stage is completed, the players lose the game. And we'll go back to that in a second, and I'll kind of explain how that works. So Kang 1 comes into play with toughness, so we'll put a tough card on him. Forced to interrupt. When Kang attacks, you either place 1 threat on the main scheme or he gets +2 for this attack. When he is defeated, advance the main scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. The end of a phase is either a player phase or a villain phase. So the way this works is this first scheme has 7 per player. So if this scheme gets to 14 threat before we defeat Kang 1, we lose. That's the clock. It's a little different than how the game usually works. But he starts with 12 health per player, so he's got 24 on him for the 2 of us, and then he has his tough. So, finish shuffling here.
Yeah, and I made a slight deck modification while she was going through that. All I did was I decided that I would cut 1 copy of tackle, and I'm adding in 1 copy of unflappable, which is, if I'm trying to take no damage, drawing extra cards will help Hulk. So, and it's a cheap upgrade for 1. So I'm gonna throw
1
that
less
in.
3, 1 more 1. That might help your curve a little bit.
It might help a little bit more.
Yeah, experiment. So Jessica Drew starts with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are, as we played through, just kind of testing out how his mechanics work, there were a couple of questions that we had that weren't explicitly explained in his little rulebook package.
Yeah, I'll check Marvel DB while we're playing, or Marvel, I'm sorry, Hall of Heroes, because there might be something there.
Yeah.
But the biggest question was, when you go into separate game states, what happens to the first player token? Because what is, like, if we're both playing simultaneously and we both have to draw boost cards from the same deck or reveal cards from the same deck, what order is that done in?
Right. And the reason it mostly matters is because Jessica Drew, if you haven't seen her before, her alter ego action is that she can choose to look at the top card of any deck once per round. So usually I look at the top card of the villain's deck just so we have the free information for what's going to happen when the villain activates. But then again, the question is, all right, well, now that I flipped that card, who has that first player token, i.e. who's going to resolve that card first? So we'll check and see if that's come up on the rules at all, and we'll resolve some mulligans here. So I love having Jessica Drew's apartment on my first turn. That's a great thing to get into play. These containment immunities are garbage, so we're definitely going to mulligan those. It starts with 0 threat, so inconspicuous doesn't seem good. Pheromones is always fantastic. The first time I saw this card, I was blown away. It is so cool. The fact that she can, for 2, stun and confuse an enemy. Plus, it counts as a leadership card for her to get her tokens. I mean, it's just awesome.
So there is a FAQ on Kang on Marvel, Hall of Heroes Marvel Champions.
Okay.
But there is nothing about what to do with the first player.
Okay.
So we will kind of just wing it.
Yeah. And, FFG will probably release some additional information as time goes on. But this, again, is release day. So everybody, we're super excited that we were able to get a copy. All right, so I'm going to mulligan 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, living the leadership dream.
Oh, that's nice.
Maria Hill on turn 1. That's the reason we usually have leadership players go first. All right, so I'm good with my hand. How about you?
I'll probably get an extra card is what it looks like.
Yep, you will.
So an extra card means what? I could do this to play a momentum shift. I could get an extra card, play Banner's Library, and play Unflappable. So yeah, I'm actually not going to mulligan anything because I think that's a totally fine setup.
I agree.
So go for it.
Okay, so starting the game, I am going to discard Mockingbird to play Jessica Drew's apartment. Alter Ego, exhaust this card. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for an aspect card and add it to your hand, then shuffle your. So.
Cards are playing this way. We're on camera.
Sure, so it's facing me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All aspect cards. I guess what am I going to probably play? Obviously, we definitely want to play Maria. So at this point...
Rapid response, probably.
Yeah.
Or You're
or
not
make
gonna
the call. I'm probably not going to play any of
rapid
the cards, to be
response,
honest with you. There's a chance I can hold on to this, so we'll see. All right, so we're going to take a copy of Rapid Response,
and they get shuffled back.
and everything gets shuffled. Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to choose to look at the top card of the villain's deck, which is going to be a 3 booster. Oof.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to flip over. Then, let's see. I think the best way to do this is to... The question is, do I want to hold on to my pheromones or hold on to my rapid response? Probably hold on to my rapid response. I think that helps you a little bit more.
I mean, pheromones is also really good.
It's just fantastic.
I could literally just stay on this side and build a turn.
Okay. So
And then you wouldn't even have to worry. He would be stunned.
yeah, so I could, well, I'm not going to play it.
Oh, you're not going to play the pheromones.
No, I'm going to choose one of these to discard to get, actually, do I have to discard both of them anyway?
So if you
I do
discard those
this
two to
to
play
this,
finesse,
then I can I have to use this and discard this to play Maria,
but
draw
what
a
if
card,
you
but that's not great.
what if
Okay.
you discard those two to play Maria, draw a card?
Yeah, I might not be able to get this. I was trying to get this finesse in play, but I don't think I can. So we're gonna discard
I mean,
finesse.
you could if you wanted to.
It's just not gonna be great because
You just wouldn't be able to play Maria.
I wouldn't be able to. I either wouldn't be able to play Maria, or I wouldn't be able to use the card.
So
I get
maybe
from Maria.
discard the rapid response and the whatever this card. What does this card do? Ready?
Readies me.
Just go to those, play Maria Hill, see what you draw, and then make your decision.
Okay. Play Maria. Each player draws a card.
Yep.
Make the call.
Okay. And then now you can play the finesse or the. I think it's actually fine to not play the pheromones and just play the finesse, because I could still stay on this side. There's no
Yeah,
threat
it's
on
not a
here.
big deal. Yeah.
I don't even have to stay on this side either. It's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
it's up to you. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the finesse in play.
Yeah.
It's not super efficient, but that's okay.
It's hard.
It's
on the first turn.
Yep, it is a little bit hard. All right, so I got 1 counter for playing a leadership card. This does not count as an aspect card, nor does this. So I suppose
You can ping the tough with Maria since
yeah,
there's no fort.
Agreed. She'll take 1 damage and remove his tough.
And then you can smack him for 2.
And then I'll smack for 2.
Alright. And then I'm going to use experimental research because I'm not playing a movable object at this point. I guess I could have drawn first and then decided to discard that. But then I'm going to... Boundless Rage is not super great at the moment because this card, once I flip back and forth, I'll lose it. So I think it's a little too early to set that card up.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pitch it. And I'm going to pitch the Desperate Defense to play Banner's Laboratory. I'd rather get that in play. And then, we start with an encounter card.
Yes.
And then I'm going to Exhaustic Banner's Laboratory for a Science to play Unflappable. Flip up. We'll play Momentum. Ooh, we don't even want to play Momentum Shift. That was kind of not great.
What does Momentum Shift do again?
I gotta rethink my turn here. Hold on. Momentum Shift heals 2, deals 2. But I'm not even damaged.
Right, so it's not going to do
So
any
actually,
damage.
probably what I would want to do is maybe discard the Momentum Shift.
Yeah, Tonerado, you'll see what we mean with that first player token when we get to the next stage. It's a little odd.
So I gotta think about how I want to do this. And Momentum Shift still deals 2, it just doesn't heal 2. Not using the power of leadership for double kind of stinks. I did draw an extra card, so I would have to discard something.
Did you do... Okay, yeah. Banner thing.
Yeah, I did the Bruce Banner experimental research, and I was just going to discard the Boundless Rage or the immovable object, or the immovable object is the card I drew.
But you can still discard it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to decide if I play Momentum Shift. It's just not super great. I could just maybe hold on to the power of protection and stay down, which would mean I would pitch to play this. I could pitch to play this.
How many of your protection cards are 2?
Quite a few.
So I'm wondering if it's worth just.
So I'm thinking I could.
I think you still discard a movable object to finish your Bruce Banner trigger.
I'm trying to decide if that's what I want to discard. I know for a fact I'm discarding Boundless Rage, so that's the card I just don't care about.
Okay.
So we'll discard that.
All right.
And then we'll decide. I think we definitely want to get Banner's Laboratory into play.
Mm-hmm.
So if we discarded 2 cards to pay for that, that would leave only 2 to play this, which is not ideal. So I guess we'll discard a movable object, and we'll discard momentum shift to play the actual laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll exhaust the laboratory, and we'll play the unflappable.
Yep.
And then the question is, do I
might just want to
stay and hold on to or at least hold on to this, or do I just lose them? This is a super inefficient turn.
Yeah.
I guess the other option is discarding the Desperate Defense instead of the Boundless Rage, and then just playing it out.
Yeah.
And if I lose it, I lose it, and I flip up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the better play.
Yeah, I guess at least you're playing out your hand.
Yeah.
It's not super efficient, but
it is what it is.
and you're not gonna flip for a while, so probably okay.
That's probably all right. So then I'll just bash for 4.
Okay. So.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta really think about Hulk with the limited hand size and all the cards being expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome, Tonrado. Good to see you, my man.
Alrighty, so that is that. So ready up.
All right. So ready, team here.
Mm-hmm. First thing that happens is we put threat here. 2. And then he is going to attack me first, and I'm gonna have Maria block it.
Yep.
He does not have overkill, so I'm gonna choose to give him +2 attack. Boost card we know is the 3. So Maria is super dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's attacking you.
He's attacking me, so his attack is what?
It's base 2, potentially base 4, but we can put a threat here, plus a card.
Okay. So base 2, potentially base 4. Interesting. So I will take the damage. I'm not going to defend.
Okay. Are we putting a threat here? To have it be base 2 instead of base 4?
Sure.
Okay. Fine. All right. So he is base 2 +1. So 3.
Taking 3. Okay. So 2, 3. All right.
And then more bad cards.
Mm-hmm.
Second one for me. Second one for you. So my first card is Ancient Warrior. He is a 1/2 with Quick Strike. So he's going to attack me right away for 2 damage. And be engaged with me. Second card, oh, all right, doubles. Okay. Second card is Macrobots. It has guard and retaliate 1.
Someone
2
else
minions.
in chat?
Yeah, Waldo. Most Hulk turns are inefficient, in my opinion. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, they really are. It's tough to. It's why I'm like kind of trying to challenge myself to find a Hulk build that I like.
Yeah. Oddly enough, like Hulk could just be super linear smash stuff.
Yeah.
And you could play him in a simpler fashion and just have him not be quite as strong.
I think Hulk is the perfect hero for a multiplayer game where you're teaching the game to like a kid who like
Right,
and,
because
and,
you can simplify
and you
it.
can simplify it. They're just like, listen, you just pitch all your cards, you play one thing, and that's your turn.
Yep, and
But
you go
that's not the
sideways
most
and rar.
exciting thing. But to a little kid,
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool.
perfect for a kid. Yeah, I agree.
And I'm not much far off from a little kid, so.
Shocking, I know. I don't think anybody who is watching this is that far off.
All right, so I got.
Watching or playing, for that matter.
Oh, these obligation cards.
Oh, they're so rough.
This is what was wrecking me.
Yeah.
Force response. After you use a basic hero power, take a damage. Okay.
Oh, that's an okay
that one I'll take.
So, we'll
so
throw
that
that
one's
on
engaged
stream
with
since
me. So these
I think all of
obligation
these have been
cards
spoiled.
are a
But
new
new
real-
type of card.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, they're rough.
Okay. So
And then
there's
what's that
that. And then the other one is I'm going to put this down here. The other one is you cannot play hero specific cards, which is actually okay because I only have one
So that's another obligation.
and I can just pivot.
Yeah. So the way all of these obligation cards work is you have to be on your alter ego side to be able to remove them as an action.
So you really, when you're playing Kang, you really want to play a hero that has a benefit to flipping back and forth, which is why I thought a couple things about playing Hulk against Kang was I don't mind being on the other side, so I get the extra cards and the filter. B, you don't play with your obligation in your deck, so I neutralize the terribleness of Inner Demons.
Right, that's true.
So that was that.
Okay,
So
that's it. So we're going to pass the first player token to you.
Yep.
And it's your turn. So you cannot play Hulk cards specifically.
Right.
And every time you take a basic action, which is thwart, attack, or defend, you take 1 damage.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a hero action. I'm going to discard Genius to play Momentum Shift.
Sure.
And I am going to heal 2 damage from a hero and 2 damage to an enemy. So I'm going to kill your enemy and heal 2.
Perfect.
So we're going to do
Appreciate
that. And then this is going to go away. So if you haven't seen Momentum Shift, it's a cool card. I like it because it's also a fist, so it helps Hulk. And it's an attack. It's nice. And then I will I attack something?
My guy has 4 health, retaliate 1.
This
this I don't have anymore.
Discard a hero specific card from your hand. Okay. So I'm going to and this is why I didn't want to play this Boundless Rage, because I am going to lose it. So before I lose it, I'm going to smash the boss for 4.
Okay. Do you want to kill my guy?
Oh, yeah, kill your guy. I didn't realize he was there. And is it Retaliate 1?
It's retaliate 1.
So I take a damage?
Yes.
Okay. And so he's dead.
That's helpful.
I didn't realize he had 2 dudes.
I did.
And then I'm going to flip to Bruce Banner. I'm going to use his ability. Draw a card.
Do you have to get rid of Boundless Rage? Is that what that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Draw a card and discard a card. Okay. So we are going to discard. Now we're going to discard Night Nurse, which we weren't going to do, so I shouldn't have drawn. And then. So here's the trick. I don't want to lose that limited strength. So we are going to discard Unstoppable Force to get rid of discard a hero specific card from your hand, discard this obligation.
All right.
You're going to lose Unstoppable Force.
Okay.
And that goes in the discard pile. I would love to do this one, which is discard a fist, which is why I filtered.
Oh, actually, you took a damage from your attack a basic attack that does.
Oh, sure. So I take one.
Yep. When you basic attacked
I
my
didn't
guy.
use a basic attack. I used a card.
No, when you basic attacked my ally. Or
After
my
you
minion.
use a basic hero power. Yes, okay. So I take
You did
one.
an attack.
Yeah, I did.
A basic attack, yeah.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold on to the Boundless Rage since I'm on Bruce Banner's side.
That makes perfect sense.
And then I'm done.
Okay. So my question is, which 4-cost card am I going to play? Nick Fury, Avengers Mansion, or Captain Marvel? I think I want to just play Nick.
Yeah, although I really thought Black Widow might be pretty good against Kane, so I did include her in this deck. I like the fact that in Hulk, she's also a fist resource. I also like the fact that Hulk doesn't have a ton of thwarting, especially if you're playing protection. There's no thwart protection cards. So I was looking to get as many allies who could thwart 2 in this deck.
All right, so we tapped Finesse and discarded 3 cards to play Nick Fury. Then,
Wow.
yeah.
Then you get to do all the good stuff.
Well, it's just a little clunky. I'd obviously love to get the rapid response in play now. So
That's fine.
I'm wondering if maybe I discard the counterintelligence and Hawkeye to play it and hold the genius for next turn.
Or, oh, this is exhausted.
It's exhausted. I use that to play Nick so I can hold on to the rapid response.
Right.
So I think that's...
Or you could just get Hawkeye into play.
Or I could just get Hawkeye into play, but then...
And then hold the rapid response.
No. Oh, yes, I could hold it. But then I don't get to do the super fun Nick thing, but...
I mean, you could do the super... So the super fun Nick thing is actually not good because you're not going to be able to double block twice as I'm down.
Oh, that's true.
So
it just does draw me 3 extra cards, though. But
so maybe just play...
Hawkeye.
Maybe just play Hawkeye and hold rapid response. And then you
else.
can use rapid response for when you bring back Hawkeye or whatever.
Okay. So we'll play Hawkeye. He's going to come in with 4 arrows.
Yeah, Waldo also says Hawkeye for the minions. There are quite a few minions in here, so getting him in play.
Okay, so then that was a second aspect card, so I now have a second token on me.
Yep.
And
you could thwart for 3 and clear this off.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So I can thwart for 3 here myself and clear that.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
And then, excuse me, Nick and Hawkeye can both attack for 3.
Yep.
Or a total of 3, I should say. 1.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
All right, so ready up. Oops. All right.
We'll do our best to keep things organized on camera here. It's going to get really difficult when we go into 2 separate games, but we'll do our best.
Okay.
All right. First thing is threat.
Yep.
Drop 2 on. Then he is scheming against you.
Yep. Scheme
Base
1.
1.
And I just want to read his card. Is this the right one, the Conqueror?
Yeah. Number 1.
Toughness when he attacks. Okay. Cool. There's just scheming for 1.
He's scheming for base, and it's only going to be 1, but the boost is you are now stunned.
Yeah.
So
that was the other reason I put some of these cards like Memento Chiff in here to help me remove stuns.
Sure.
Paying to remove stun, essentially.
Yeah, he stuns a lot. Then he's attacking me, and Nick Fury is going to jump in front of it. I'm going to choose to have it be an additional attack. 2. Hi, Nick. Thank you. And buy the cards.
Okay.
1 for each.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So mine is Macrobots. Guard and retaliate 1. So
Darted for 2.
Yep. Macrobots.
Yeah,
That's one of the 4 toughness minions. And now only 2 because Hawkeye.
Yeah, 4 health. Yep. Okay, and then my bad card. Past Machinations. Incite 1. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a different obligation, reveals that, and then shuffle the encounter deck. All right, so...
We have to search for obligation here?
No, search his deck for an obligation.
Oh.
So...
Each player?
Yes. So there's the one that you had before where you can't play hero-specific cards, and you have to discard one of your hero-specific cards to get rid of it. There's another one of these where you take a damage for basic actions. There's this one, time travel hijinks. You have to discard the highest cost card you control and put it face down underneath that, which seems horrible for me. That would get rid of your Banner's Laboratory. Doesn't seem very good for you either. Then
There was one that did something for tapping a science. I think that was that
Stolen
one.
Memories. Yeah, that's when you put the top 8 cards from your deck underneath your discard pile.
I'll
or
do that
top
one.
8 cards onto the. Yeah, that's what you. Sorry. Mill the top 8 cards, put it underneath that card.
Ouch. It's a lot of expensive stuff.
I think I might take the same one.
I did that one only because I could pay for it with Banner's Laboratory to get rid of it. And my hand's kind of awkward, where if I don't draw a 3-cost card, I can't even use the Limitless Strength.
Yeah.
So
I'm just trying to think, because I have 2 hero specific cards that I would like to be able to play. I don't want to take the one where I can't do hero stuff.
But you have 5 cards, so you would play an energy to play Rapid Response, and then you would pitch 2 to play, or you would pitch 1 and exhaust this to play an aspect. So you could just discard one of these.
So if I did this but then I can't even play this is the problem, because it says you can't play hero specific cards.
Right, you do this first.
What do you mean?
You do this to get rid of the. Is this a hero? Does it require you to play a hero?
Yeah.
No, it's just a hero resource.
Right, but I can't use the resources, and I can't. I have to flip over in order to be able to discard one of these heroes and then get rid of it.
Well, just take this thing. That's just
the
after you use a basic hero, take up damage.
So I'll take that one.
That's fine. I just didn't want to take 2 of the same in case you wanted that one.
All right, so that's it on me. And that's it. So it's my turn.
Yeah, Waldo. The Team Covenant tokens are really nice. They are a bit on the pricey side, but
they're gorgeous.
They are beautiful. There's also there's another company. I don't know who it is. They make some really nice ones too.
Etsy or something.
Yeah, it's I wish I could think of the name of it, but their boards are actually meant to stand, and it's like a cityscape. And you put the cards so it stands up, and you put the cards that way.
Oh, okay.
And the tokens are much more, especially for stream.
Yeah, they're bigger.
They're like bigger and yellow. Like they're just really, they really stand out really well on stream.
Nice.
So I love these for playing. They're not the best for streaming, but I mean
they're okay they're better than dials. You guys would never be able to see anything.
Yeah, they're better
with
than dials, but the other ones I kind of been a little jealous because I would like them. I think they'd be better for streaming as well.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm going to use an energy to play another finesse.
But I also like Team Covenant, so I don't mind supporting them. I'm friends with Zach and Steven and those guys, so it's great.
True. And that's not an aspect. So then I could tap both these to play one of my 2-cost things.
That seems good.
So the question is, and it's wild, so I would get the extra for justice trigger. So do we do that?
Sure.
So we can for justice for 4. Clear this off.
And then what's the 1-cost thing do? Let you ready?
It lets me ready.
Okay. So you could just attack and then ready, or you don't have a fist. You can't get rid of that thing.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Attack and ready.
I didn't have one. Because it specifically says you have to discard a fist resource from your hand. I can't use one.
Yeah, so attack for 2.
Okay. 1, 2, and I take a damage.
Yep.
So this.
Ah.
And then I guess I could just ready.
Yep.
And
then you could
attack
flip
again.
down.
Oh, I guess I could. And just hope
And then
to
next
be able
turn you
to,
can get rid of that thing.
All right, so if I'm flipping over, I might as well heal.
Agreed.
There's no reason not to. So we'll go back up to full.
And this says, after you use a basic hero power, take a damage, so you'll take 1 damage for ready, because this is still a basic power.
Recovery is a basic power?
Yeah, they're all basic powers.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so then I'm going to reveal the top card of this deck. That'll be a 1 boost.
Okay. And
Okay.
then it's my turn.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna use experimental research. And let's see. So now I gotta decide. So if I play, I definitely think I want to play momentum shift so I can get rid of my stun.
Yep. Sense.
I can play Clea
Hmm?
with this.
Did you already draw a discard for banner?
No. That's why I'm trying to figure out what to discard.
Well, you draw first, right?
I already drew.
Oh.
So this is the card I drew. So I'm trying to plan out my turn so I can figure out what to discard.
Got it.
So this for this, this for this. I could use this to play this, but then I would not be able to get rid of this thing, which is
I mean, you could. You just would discard a lot of resources for it.
no. I'd have to discard if I put this into play. I would have to discard this card because I still have to not fulfilled my discard yet. I'm planning my turn.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But I think I'm going to discard this card anyways because I have nothing to cost 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I was hoping to get there.
Yeah.
But I didn't. There's also this, which is the only good thing about getting rid of this is
all those cards go to your discard pile.
all those cards go to my discard pile.
So when you shuffle your deck, you have them again.
Right. I do have an unflappable in play, so getting this in play seems nice to be able to defend for 4 and then start drawing cards.
I agree.
So I think I'm going
I guess you could use... Yeah, never mind.
So I think I'm going to discard to fulfill the experimental research, as painful as that is.
Yeah.
Discard limited strength, because unfortunately, if you saw the cards that I milled a Mansion, which costs 4, Mockingbird 3, Orbital Leap 3, Hulk Smash 3, Thunderclap 3, Queen Carrier. So I milled 5 cards that could have played that.
Yeah.
So that might have, in retrospect, been a bad choice to take that card.
Well, but that wasn't in your hand.
This was in my hand.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't also think I'd mill 5 of the cards that I could have used to play that.
That's RNG for you.
Yep. So, that being said, I know what my turn is now. So I'm exhausting the laboratory to play the armored vest. I'm flipping over. And I will... It's a little bit of a waste. Basic hero, not alter ego action, should not take damage. Wait, what?
He was saying recovery is not a basic.
Oh, right. He's right, because it says basic hero. And that is an alter ego. I missed the hero part.
I guess that's right.
Great catch, Waldo. So yeah, she gets that health back.
Mm-hmm.
It does say hero. I was just
That's
thinking
true.
basic power.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to remove my stun with Hulk. And then I'm going to play momentum shift with power of protection. I'm going to deal 2 damage to kill this minion who has retaliate, so I'll take 1. And then I'm going to heal.
That went the wrong way.
Yep, and then I'm going to heal 2.
Sure. Wait, isn't it heal 2 first? And then, or does it not matter?
It's heal 2. It does not matter, because if it killed me, it would have mattered.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to play Clea to get an ally into play. And I don't know if she's worth using for anything other than thwarting or pinging a tough, so I'm just going to let her hang out.
Sure.
And then we'll flip up.
Or it doesn't seem to be anything that, deals 1 damage as a board wipe, so she can hang out for a while.
All right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, so he is scheming against me.
So
and
this first
oh, yes, thank
2
you.
threat.
And he's scheming against me, which it's just going to be 2.
And I used a basic power, so I do take a damage from this.
That's true. Okay, so another 2 goes on here. And then he is attacking you.
He's attacking me. And you know what? He's attacking me. Do I want to be exhausted next turn?
The question.
If I defend, I would draw a card. But that's not super exciting considering what my hand is.
Yeah.
I'm basically going to pitch all my cards to play.
Well, I guess.
Although I could draw a card and
And
then I could
then,
flip down and get rid of this thing.
yeah.
So I'll defend.
Okay.
So defending for 4.
Okay. So do you want to
Yeah,
put
we'll
one
put one
threat?
threat here
Yep.
so I could
That makes
try to
sense.
get
So
a
it's
flappable.
base 2 plus 1. So
Alright.
you got it.
So exhaust unflappable.
Draw a card.
I'll draw a card.
Okay. And bad cards. One for me, one for you. My card is a Atari Soldier. Forced Interrupt. When he attacks me, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of. So it's a dude. Hawkeye is going to promptly dart it for 2, but it will still be alive because it is 3 health.
We'll poke that with Clea.
Yep.
Okay.
What's your card?
My card is another obligation. So I cannot play hero-specific cards, which is interesting.
You could just play.
Can I not
Brother
play
Voodoo.
this? Can I?
Oh.
Oh, actually, I think you discard
yeah,
resource
you discard.
cards.
You
They're
don't
not
play.
playing them, so I think that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Discard a hero-specific card from your hand. Discard this obligation. Alter ego only. So, more obligations to deal with.
More
and
obligations is
unfortunately,
right.
I'm running out of space. So
Just put it next to you.
I guess we'll put it here. I don't know.
Or you could put it just down here. It'll just off the board.
There we go. All right, so we're multiple obligationing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and that's it.
Okay. That's this.
All right, so my turn. So we're gonna use Clea.
So, question,
Yeah.
because I have a make the call, and it's not a hero action. So I could go grab Maria again if another card is going to help you on your turn.
That always helps.
Okay. So, and it's not a hero action, so it's just a straight action. So we'll do that. We're going to go grab Maria. And let's discard a helicarrier. And
Exhaust finish generate a resource for an aspect card.
yeah, I have to, but it's hero resource only, so I have to actually discard cards. So I'll discard one of. I have 2 copies of Clear the Area. I'll discard
Probably
one
discard
of them.
both because all they do is remove off of, unless you want to.
I was just going to discard a helicarrier.
Yeah, that's fine because you're not going to play it.
I'm not going to play it. So we're going to do that, and we're going to play Maria. So both of us draw a card.
Okay. So my turn.
Yes.
So we'll poke. We can poke your guy with Clea, or I could use her to thwart. But you could also do that with Hawkeye.
Yeah, perfect.
And then I am going to flip over. Do I want to? Hold on, before I flip, let's see. What was my turn? So I think I'm gonna play Iron Fist because he's amazing.
Quite good.
And we obviously cannot play Thunderclap, so maybe, well, we can't play Brother Voodoo either, so maybe we pitch these to play Iron Fist. And then things that we can do here.
Do you want to play Brother Voodoo instead? Because then you could play one of your class cards.
No, I don't want to do that because I want to start dealing with obligations.
Okay.
So I have this one, which is just exhausting a science, so that would be this. I have this one, which is discard a hero card, which would be Thunderclap. And this one is exhausting a fist.
Yep.
So
you're good.
I'd be good. I would have 1 card left in my hand, which would be all right.
So again, if you played Brother Voodoo, you could also play Crushing Blow on your turn.
Yep. And not have Iron Fist.
And not have Iron Fist in play.
That's
have
fine.
Brother Voodoo in play instead, but then you could actually play the Crushing Blow and not have a card in your hand.
Right. So I think I'll do that. I'm going to play Brother Voodoo. And then I get to look at the top 5 cards in my deck for an event. I guess that also matters if I get an event card, which I did. Suborbital Leap, probably not.
Yeah, that's just.
I think it's too expensive. And then these, I believe, just get shuffled. Shuffle your deck.
I was so confused why your deck is so small and your discard pile is so small. I was like, oh yeah, he has 8 cards under that obligation.
Exactly. I want to get them back because I'm about to go through my deck.
Right.
So,
that makes sense.
so I played Brother Voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm gonna flip over. Oh, actually no. Now we're gonna play Crushing Blow.
Yes, that is true.
So we're gonna discard a tackle and deal damage equal to my attack. So I'm dealing 3 damage.
Okay.
And are there any allies to? No.
Nope.
So just 3 to the boss.
Okay, so I'll reset this. I think you did. Did you? Why are you tapped?
I tapped because I defended.
Oh, okay. Did you take your damage when you defended? From your weekend?
I did not. Okay. So then it's flipping over.
Mm-hmm.
And we really don't care about experimental resource. So what we are going to do, though, is we're going to use a science for this to get rid of this. What?
I misled you. You have to discard a card from your hand. Can't use that. It might be a little late. That's my fault. I totally misled you.
All right, that's fine. So I can't do that. So
yeah, the only way is if you didn't play him and you played Iron
it's
Fist
fine.
instead.
We've already missed it.
Yeah.
So it's just not going to be as efficient. Discard a hero card. We're learning. Discard a hero card. So we're going to discard Thunderclap.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get rid of this card.
Yep.
We're going to discard Iron Fist to play Weakened.
Yep. Get rid of
Actually, the Desperate Defense is what I got from this.
Correct.
Yeah. But if I would have done it the other way, I could have got rid of this, and I could have played... it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think you would, because you netted a card, so I don't think you would have been able to do...
Do I care about thwarting for 2? You're thwarting for what?
I have no idea.
You're going to thwart for 2 from him.
You can thwart, it's fine.
I'm just trying to decide if I thwart or I attack with him.
I mean, 6 in one, half dozen in the other. It's fine. Either way. I think thwarting's fine.
Okay, he takes 2.
Oh, it's 2 to thwart? Oh, okay.
That's why I was thinking.
Okay, that's fair. I was thinking it was just 1.
Yeah, well, though, I do like Marvel Mondays with Team Covenant. I always have to watch on replay, though, because I am still working through COVID, which I did enjoy watching all their struggles on the heroic stuff, because it just made me relive my own pain.
Yep, that's true. It did. All right, so my turn. I'm going to reveal this. So that's a 2 boost. And I'm going to use my apartment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can take any aspect card. Maybe I just take Colson. I don't know if I'll play him. Trying to see if I have any other. I do have Nick Fury in my discard pile for a make the call. Did we do that? I'll take a make the call. Shuffle these. All right, and then I am going to discard a fist resource to get rid of this. Then I'm going to flip over. I will play make the call, and I will tap these, discard this and one of these Venom Blasts to play Nick. Draw 3. Nice. Okay. So then we're maxed on allies, unfortunately. So let's... Decisions. I guess... No, it doesn't count as 2 because I didn't play. I wasn't sure if make the call into a basic was going to count as 2 tokens, but you only play make the call.
You only play make the call, correct?
Right, and it's when you play an aspect card, so she only gets the 1 counter. All right, so I suppose it's just so clunky.
I don't know. I think just like discard the 4 Justice and the Agent Coulson, the Venomous Blast.
Yeah.
And then hold on to the 1 Strength.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So we'll discard those to play Venomous Blast for 5. We'll hold the Strength. We'll thwart for 2 with Maria. Attack with Nick. I did get a second aspect. I played Venomous Blast, which is aggression. And I could just flip them. It counts as an aggression card.
Cool. Yeah, we'll just flip them. Go for it.
All right, so we'll attack him for 3. And it says when defeated, advance the main scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. So we're still going to go through the rest of this turn. And Nick took a damage. And I don't think there's a reason to use Hawkeye. We'll just hang out. So we ready our cards, draw up, and then we will progress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have to get main scheme 2. And this is actually, it does say advanced, so any threat that's on here is just removed. So main scheme 2. A, obviously, the Master of Time. Kang reels back, but he saves himself by separating the heroes through time and space. When revealed, place 1 acceleration token here for each side scheme in play, then discard all side schemes. We don't have any, so that's not going to trigger. Each player reveals a random stage 3A in turn order, and then remove the ones we're not using. So there are 3 that correspond to the different versions and the different time periods in which you have to fight Kang. I'll just kind of throw these up here real quick in case nobody has seen them yet. I think they were all previewed, but
everything's been previewed. You don't have to put them all up there.
Toss them up here? Oh, there's only 4. All right, so we will shuffle these up. Deal 2 randomly and set the rest aside. 1 for me, 1 for you. So I have the Master of Time. Oh, I'm sorry. I have this one. I'm dumb. Okay, the Present Future War. When revealed, create your own game area, place this side scheme in it, add Kang Scarlet Centurion to my game area, and deal myself an encounter card. Actually, you do yours first. It said do it in player order.
All right, so mine is when revealed, create your own game area, place the scheme in it, add Kang Rama Tut to the game area, and deal yourself an encounter card. So this is going to be my new scheme, and I believe that this is when I think this is when he was like in Egypt trying to find En Sabanor or Apocalypse.
Ooh, cool.
It's pretty cool.
All right, so I'll get this second encounter card for my thing.
So what is this?
That's the actual main scheme. So we have to finish resolving these. So flip my card over. Forced response after this stage is completed. Set aside 1 King's Dominion face down under stage 4A. At the end of the phase, remove this, and then we can join other games. So my Scarlet Centurion, so this is a version of Kang 2. He gets tough. He also has piercing. And then when defeated, we remove this from the game and join the other game. Super interesting and confusing, but it's fine. We're gonna work through it. All right, so I'm gonna put my side scheme and Kang over here. So he comes in with tough and 18 hit points. There's a 10 for you, a 10 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the easiest way I know of to do this, so you guys can kind of still keep track of where the game state is.
You'll never see a dial.
Nope.
All right, so there's 18.
Hopefully that's clear enough for you guys. And he is tough at the moment.
And he's tough. I think my guy's tough as well. Tough. And then when this villain gets +1 attack for each obligation in play. Toughness.
Okay. And my side scheme starts with 2 threat on it, and we'll get 1 every turn. Your side scheme starts with 1 threat on it, and we'll get 1 every turn. And so we've resolved the split. So then we flip this over. When an acceleration token will be placed on another scheme, place it here instead. Players cannot join this game area until no other game areas remain. When the players have joined this game area, advance to stage 4A, which is the last scheme. There is no main villain. We're each fighting our own version of Kang here. Where did this card come from? That's your encounter card.
Oh, okay.
You just know what it is because I was able to flip it over.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's why.
All right.
That's why it's like that. Yeah. So we were at the end of our player phase. So now it's the beginning of the villain phase. And you are going to go first, I suppose.
So yeah, this is the part that's this is the part we were talking about with this, where it doesn't really make sense because
at this point we're both simultaneously playing.
Yeah, we're both essentially in individual games that we would play by ourselves, but we are both also drawing from the same encounter deck.
Right.
So I don't know how the first player token. I had the first player token at the.
Right, and we were going into the villain phase, so we technically haven't finished that round yet.
We haven't finished that round, so I think I would hold on to this token until we were in the same game, and then
and then it would pass again.
Then it would pass when we started the next player turn together.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
And I think it just doesn't matter what order you draw things from the deck. I think it's just random cards.
Yeah, so. I mean, the only way it matters is if you're able to reveal the top cards.
Right, because then someone has information out to whether, and then I guess maybe that's just good for the hero. Good for the hero. You could plan and choose.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I think the only cards that do that, obviously, Jessica Drew has an ability. Falcon has an ability to do that. There's a few people, but yeah. So that's an interesting interaction that we'll have to see if FFG provides a little bit more insight into how or if that first player token passes.
I'm going to draw a card.
Why?
Experimental research.
It's the villain's turn.
How do we get to the villain turn?
Because we finished our turn and then pushed him, and then the villain's turn.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's the villain's turn, and you are going first with your villain because we both can't simultaneously play on stream.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So the villain just...
the villain attacks you. Oh, no, schemes against you.
So the villain gets... So it starts with 1, and so it gets 1. So it starts off with 2 right off the bat, essentially.
Yes.
It comes in play with 1.
That is true.
We're going to do this.
Yep.
I'll get 1.
That is true.
And then the villain would scheme against me.
Yep, and he schemes for base 1.
Yep.
0.
Right.
So throw 1 more on there.
Okay.
All right. And then...
Encounter is attached
Well, you get
Kang.
a second encounter.
Why?
Because he hasn't dealt encounter cards yet.
Oh, this came from...
That came from our... Putting the plate...
Attached to Kang. When Kang attacks, the attack gains overkill. If this attack damages a hero, that hero is stunned. After this attack, discard future weapon. So... It's a new attachment.
Mm-hmm. Makes Kang real big for a turn, and then...
It's pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And falls off. It's kind of like Rhino's Charge.
Okay, so we're going to attach that to Kang. Second card is an Ancient Warrior with Quick Strike, which is convenient because
Yeah, you're on alter
I'm an
ego.
alter ego, so
Yeah, that's true.
those are my 2 cards.
Okay, my first one is Energy Blast. When revealed, hero Kang attacks you.
You're revealing
Oh,
your
yep,
cards, you gotta do your whole phase.
you are totally correct. So I put a threat here. He is going to attack me, and Nick Fury is obviously blocking because that's what Nick Fury does. Then I'm dealing with the encounter card. So we're still back at this. So he's going to attack me again, which is fine. I am his base 3 attack, so that's pretty rough. I'm going to block with Maria. Okay. And then my second encounter card, Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or a support you control. I'm just going to discard my Jessica Drew's apartment. Yeah, well, no, exactly. Yeah, that's what we caught. That he was supposed to attack me before I started revealing my cards.
Yeah.
All right, so done with my iteration of that. So now we are playing individual
Player turns.
And
I'll just play first and
yeah, and we'll just go back and
camera,
forth.
but they're technically simultaneous.
Yeah.
Just so it's
easier for you to follow. Yeah.
So I get to go first. I'm going to experimental research, draw a card. And I'm going to discard 1 copy of Energy Barrier. And then I can not get rid of this yet, which is just terrible.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't have a blue science card. So playing this was an absolute killer. Because I can't get rid of this, and all my good cards are stuck under there.
All right.
So it is what it is. All right. And we might as well use this. And we'll discard what? Probably Crushing Blow. So if we use this and this to play this, and then we can play Unstoppable Force. That's probably what we'll do. Alright. So we're going to play the Energy Barrier. With the Laboratory and that. We are going to... Are we going to heal? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't have dudes to kill, but I need to kill him.
Okay.
I do have that guy, but I have an Unstoppable Force, which allows me to ready my hero.
Okay. I mean, you could just ping the boss with Clea or Brother Voodoo, and then
I think I
Unstoppable
will. I
Force.
think I will recover. Recover before I come up. I'll flip. I will pitch these 2 to play Unstoppable Force. It readies Hulk, and I get to draw a card, which is going to be a useless card that I'm going to lose. And then I will... Boy. I guess we'll kill the minion. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We've got an Energy Barrier. We're ignoring the minion. We are going to use Clea to ping this and shuffle her into the deck.
Okay.
So we're going to get rid of the tough status. And then we are going to mash the boss for 3.
Sure.
2, 3.
Yeah.
And then Thwart might be a problem for me, considering I'm going to lose this Black Widow. So I think I'm going to use Brother Voodoo to thwart for 2 and let him die.
Sure.
So let's get 1 on here. And I can't spend Black Widow in any way. So that'll be my turn.
All right. So she gets discarded at the end of your turn then.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to discard a strength and a power of leadership to play Falcon. So 1, 2, 3. 3 treasuries. What those are. And so I remove 3 threat from my scheme because that's the only one I'm eligible to remove from. That is something like while we're playing these 2 games, like it is literally 2 entirely separate games. I cannot interact with his, he cannot interact with mine in any way. Anything that refers to a player refers to whoever is in your game. So it's an interesting interaction.
Yeah, we're just playing them like they're separate turns.
Yep. So that was 1 counter for playing Falcon. Then I'm going to just get a heroic intuition him to play. And Falcon will we'll have Hawkeye attack and remove the tough damage. Then Falcon will attack for 2. Pick 1. I will attack for 3. And I'm going to hold on to my self-propelled guide.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready. I need an encounter card.
Sure. Know what it's going to be. I need an encounter card too. I know what this one's going to be.
Surge. When revealed, each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. Okay. Alrighty. So we both did our player phases.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're both going to do
start the villain's turn.
So we each get 1
scheme, or 1 threat for the scheme.
And then
Attacking.
my villain's going to attack me.
Yep.
And I am going to defend because he's got that gun.
Yep.
Which is, well, let's see. What does this gun do?
+2 and stun, I think. And overkill?
I think it stuns me no matter what. When Kang attacks, the attack gains overkill for this attack.
If he damages you.
If this attack damages a hero, that hero is stunned. So yes, I'm definitely going to defend.
Yep.
So we're defending at 4.
Okay.
And his base is a 4.
And that's a 2.
Alright, so there was no way to prevent that. And why did I have this card here?
Because you just went through your deck.
Ah. Okay.
And you just knew what it was because of Falcon.
Yep, so he attacked for how much? 5?
6.
2, 4,
6.
6. And I'm dunning for 4, 5. Alright, well, I'll deflect 1.
Yep. At the boss, I'm assuming, or do you want to deflect it here?
Deflect it there.
Okay.
And then I'm stunned.
Yep.
Which is incredibly unfortunate. Actually, I could have had, hold on. Let me draw my hand. Maybe I draw a desperate defense there.
That's true.
Which I would have spent if I could have.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if that happens. Nope. Okay.
We're
so
checking them.
I am stunned.
Yep. You take 1 damage.
I take 1 damage.
And then this guy attacks you.
And then I take another 1 and deflect it back and kill this guy.
Sure.
Alright, so this guy is dead.
Yep. Alright, so that was your attacks.
Yep.
I guess we'll do my attacks and just kind of go
Yeah.
back and forth. That's probably the easiest way to keep track of what's going on. So the boss is attacking me for base 3 with piercing. So I defend for 3 at the moment, so it would just be whatever card is on top.
And you have a way to ready yourself next turn.
And I have a way to ready myself. So I think I will defend. Boost. Give Kang a tough status. All right, so it's just the 3. So I defend it. And he's tough again. Fine. And then I don't have any minions in play, so we go to the encounter phase. So card for you, card for me, and obviously that's our first one.
So Surge, I get another card.
Okay.
When revealed, each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation. I have 1.
No, that got discarded after you attack.
This is an obligation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's gone. Yes, this is an obligation.
That is
I
an
take
obligation.
1.
Yep.
So this is gone.
Yep.
Then
And again, it doesn't affect me, even though it's at each player.
Stolen Memories. When revealed, place the top 8 cards of your deck
Oh,
here.
the other one of those?
Yep.
Jeez. Holy cow.
Yeah, this is why. This is the bad part about being Hulk is my whole deck is pretty much in trouble here
Yep.
until I draw a card with science action,
Yep.
and then I got the exact same card,
The future gun again.
weapon. So
All right. Well, maybe you just stay stunned.
we will see.
Okay, so my bad cards. I have Past Machinations, which has Incite 1. And I have to, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a different obligation and reveals it, then shuffle the encounter deck. I'm going to just grab that same weakened one, where if I do a basic action, I have to take a damage.
Okay.
So that is in play. Second card is Gang Up. Okay. So I'm getting attacked by the villain again. I have defended already. I'm at full, but he is base 3. I might block with Falcon, even though he has a little health left, but I don't really want to take a big crack to the face. So, 0. It's a dead Falcon. Okay, that card's done. So now it's a new player phase.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't you take your turn first?
Sure. Yeah. I'm exhausted because I defended. So yeah, I think my turn is just lame. I think I just
Just play Helicarrier.
considering it.
Yeah. Poor Hulk is right, Waldo. There's a lot of poor Hulk happening over there. Half your deck is stuck under those obligations. It's killer that you have to actually discard the resource card from your hand.
Yeah, that's what crushes Hulk, because most of his deck is not science.
Right.
If it was just pay a science, it would be fine.
Yeah. That's what's killer, is that, because you have to actually have the resource card in your hand.
I could.
I think playing the Helicarrier is your best bet.
It's
most efficient.
That's all I can do.
Yep. You're going to get stunned again anyway, most likely. So.
Yep, so I'm just going to stay. I'm done.
Okay, so I am going to use pheromones to stun and confuse.
A status card.
Status card. I don't care. All right. So he has all of the things. And that gives me a token. I'm going to there's really no reason not to just. I guess if I flipped, I could get rid of this. So that's relevant. So we'll just. Still tough. Do I care? Probably not. I think. Haven't taken any damage. So I think we'll tap these for justice to clear this. Then I'm gonna flip over. I will reveal the top of his deck. Not to. And I will discard this Power of Justice to get rid of this weakened card. And I'll still hold on to my self-propelled glide. All right, that's it. I'm ready.
Okay. And then villain phase. So my guy gets a threat. My card gets a threat. Your card gets a threat. Villain attacks me. And he's attacking for 4 again, which
technically, the way we're playing it, you know that this is a 1.
So it would be 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll defend.
I mean, do you want to? You can't be stunned twice.
Yeah, but I can also draw a card.
That's true.
So I'll defend.
Okay.
I'll deflect.
Yep.
So this will go away.
Deflect damage at him?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll unflappable to draw a card.
Uh-huh.
And I'm still stunned, so that's it.
All right, so he's attacking. I'm sorry, he's scheming against me, but he's confused. So I just pull this off. And bad cards.
Okay. Players cannot trigger alter ego actions on their obligations.
Oh my gosh.
Brutal.
Get wrecked, Hulk. You finally drew a wild and you could have actually done it.
Yep, and each player must either discard one card when revealed, each player must either discard 1 card at random or place 2 threat here.
Wow.
Yeah. Bad.
So bad.
Alright, so discard 1 card at random and place 2 threat here. It's got to be a discard at random.
Well, then you only put 2 here.
I understand.
You put 4.
I understand. Thunderclap. Okay.
That's probably fine.
All right. And that's it.
Yep. My card is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the big giant dude who Hawkeye is going to dart for 2 damage. Oh no, not going to dart for 2. He's going to dart and remove the stuff that he starts with. But still relevant. Okay.
So that was us revealing encounter cards.
It was. So it's player turns.
Player turns. So here we go again.
Yep.
So I am exhausted. So that means I can play Unstoppable Force. But I can't ready Hulk to do it unless I exhaust this. I discard Momentum Shift to play Unstoppable Force to ready Hulk and then draw a card. Oh, that's nice. And then I'm going to I want to play that Night Nurse now. I have no way to thwart. There's literally no way to thwart. Okay, I guess I'm just then pitching this power of protection, play Night Nurse, remove my stun, and then healing one. Right? Exhaust Night Nurse, remove one medical counter from her. She has 2 counters. Heal 1 damage, remove a status card. Then Hulk is just going to attack for 3.
Okay.
And deal 3, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then I might as well flip over. And should I flip over or should I just stay? Well, I'm going to keep this card, so I'm going to flip over. I'm done.
Okay. So I am going to flip the top card of his deck. I'm going to actually discard a rapid response to play my apartment again, and I'm going to use it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can take any of those.
Except for that.
It's an aspect card.
No, that's a resource card.
But it's basic.
But it's still a resource card.
Okay. So
Pretty sure.
I mean, aspect is
It is a basic
the type
aspect.
of card,
Yeah.
right?
I
mean,
guess
I don't know why I
take it.
couldn't take that card. The question is, do I want to take that card? So my plan was to make the call for Falcon, which I could do with this and these. And then I probably would rather just take pheromones. Isn't great because I've already, although I could stun and confuse anything, so I could stun and confuse this. Let's do that. Let's take the pheromones. Shuffle all these. Then we're gonna flip over. We're going to make the call for Falcon because he's my only target. I'd like to have another ally in play. So strength and 2 finesses for Falcon. That was a leadership card that I played for make the call, so I get a token. And then Falcon is, we already know that's nothing. 2, 3, oh, only 1. But okay. And then I am just going to use 2 on pheromones to stun and confuse this giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. Then I kind of takes one half to the other. I'll attack and remove his stuff. And he'll attack and deal 2 damage.
Okay.
What I probably should have done, actually, was have Hawkeye attack first, and then I could have made the call for Hawkeye. But that's okay. Live and learn. Yep, ready up and draw.
I screwed up.
Okay, so we each get 1 threat.
Yep.
And then he is scheming against you.
Yep. Scheme for 1.
Boost attached to your identity.
Okay. When attached character would ready, discard this card instead.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. And then you don't have any allies, right? Or
No.
any minions? Okay. So then he's attacking me, but he's stunned. And this guy's attacking me, but he is also stunned. Bad cards. Rock, paper, scissors for the shadows. Here, I'll flip him over.
Hilarious. Doesn't matter.
That blows.
It
All right,
doesn't
pick
matter.
pick your poison. Not shadows, so that means I'm getting shadows.
When this scheme is defeated, shuffle it into the. It's still another scheme that I can't deal with.
Yeah, but I mean,
what happens to all the schemes when you defeat?
They're gone.
They're just gone.
Yeah, I think they just go to the discard pile because your game is over.
Okay.
So I got shadows. So the Viper comes into play. That's her nemesis. I also have Viper's Ambition, which is only going to get 3 threat because I'm the only person in my game.
Okay.
Try and create a little area here. And then not this. These get shuffled into the very small encounter deck. So this is going to get 3 threat on it. When she comes into play, while she's engaged with me, my hand size is reduced by 1, but Hawkeye is going to dart her.
I got schemed on this turn, and so I don't think that weapon. Oh, no, I defended. He's right. This is gone.
Okay.
Good catch. Good catch.
That is true. You did. Yep.
I did defend.
All right. That was the cards.
All right, so we do it again. Player turns.
Yeah, player turns.
All right, I'm gonna experimental research. I hate you, game. We're gonna get rid of.
You can get rid of one of them before you lose your cards.
That. We're gonna get
No reason not to. I mean, I feel like you can pick which pile you want back in your deck.
Yeah, well, this one has 2 of my triple resources and some of my 3 cost cards, so I think we'll do this one.
Okay.
Let's get rid of that.
Okay.
This card should go to your hand when you get rid of that.
Right?
Okay.
But that'd be ridiculous to have 8 more cards added to your hand.
Would it, though? And then we'll exhaust Banner's Laboratory. We'll exhaust Helicarrier to play a energy barrier. You have all the 1 token.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Literally everyone. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to drop down a new energy barrier. We are going to... I drew this. I had to discard a card.
You did. You discarded the defense.
You're right. Alright.
But you discarded that to get rid of...
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that card's gone.
That's gone.
Alright, so we're flipping up now.
Yep.
And... we're going to lose a crushing blow, but I think that's fine. So we will deal 2 to the moss and heal 2. So that'll be at 9.
Yep.
Then we'll attack him for 3.
Sure.
That's 6. And I'm done.
All right. My turn. I am going to...
And this is gone.
I want to get rid of Viper because she makes my hand size smaller. And I really... So I'm going to use Hawkeye to deal her a damage. And he will die. Fine. Because I'm going to make the call him back.
Wouldn't it have been better just to play the rapid response first?
And not play the make the call?
I'm just thinking. Cost 2 resources to play rapid response. Cost 3 resources.
I'm going to... Yeah, I mean, I was going to play the rapid response too. Then I play out my hand.
Do whatever you want.
All right. So we'll play... Make the call. for Hawkeye. So 3, 1 for the make the call part. He's going to again attack for 1. Actually, no, he's not. Probably going to attack the boss at some point. Hawkeye, I'm sorry, Falcon is just going to kill her. Discard pile here. That's all discarded. Then I was going to tap, discard to play a rapid response. And Hawkeye, I think I want to just, and that was another aspect card. I think I want to just try and burst the boss down and just ignore this thing.
I think it's you only get these if you play different aspects.
Yeah.
But you played make the call and rapid response.
You're right. I did. So I only get 1.
I get 1.
I was thinking that make the call was a basic. Okay. So I think I still want to just try and burst damage down on the boss. So let's do 1 here and then 2 from me. So 8.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. This goes away.
Yep. Okay. So the first thing we have to do is threat for each of us. So 1 and 1. Then you're getting attacked.
What the hell does this thing do? Oh, I cannot do alter EO actions.
Yeah. Oh, we screwed that up.
Not really.
Yeah, you couldn't have done that on your other cards.
Oh, right.
Which, I mean, it's too late to fix that now because you could have done something totally different. It just is what it is. We're going to miss stuff with this guy. But that's relevant. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's
It's all
a mistake.
good. I'm sure we've made a couple with this guy. There's a lot going on. Okay, so he's attacking you.
I can still. They're not in my deck though, so I can still.
Yeah, but then you had the genius and you could have done different stuff on your turn.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just let it be.
What are we doing?
He's attacking you.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay, so it's 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 1. I'll reflect 1.
Okay, and he's attacking me, and I'm gonna have Falcon block it for me. Falcon dies, I trigger rapid response. Gonna come back into play with 1 health on him, and then reveal the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, I was hoping to get rid of this before it triggered. All right, and then that's, oh, this guy's gonna attack me for 3. What do I want to do about that? Don't have a way to ready. I'm at full. I'll just take the 3. Okay, then bad cards, and we each have a hazard scheme in play. So you're gonna get 2, and I'm gonna get 2.
So insight 1. When defeated, discard cards on the top of the encounter until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with you. Rampage.
all the side schemes for Hulk. That's
Yeah.
just super awkward. RNG for you. All right, so mine is an obligation, the time travel hijinks. I have to discard the highest cost card I control and put it face down under this. I have to discard a lightning bolt from my hand as an alter ego, so that means Falcon is going under here. And my second card, time travel tactics, which is a surge. So we're going to get an acceleration token on this. When revealed, each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. And of course, I just got 1. So I'm taking an indirect. That's fine. I will take Surge. Hail Hydra. Each Hydra minion engaged with a hero attacks that hero. I don't have a Hydra, so I have to go and look for one. Which I'm going to choose one of these Hydra regulars that incites for 1. And then Hawkeye will promptly dart it and kill it. Technically in a discard pile. And that's that.
How many encounter cards did you give me?
2.
2. 1 for this, and then...
Yep.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright. I don't have much of a turn, so I'm just discarding all my cards to play Iron Fist.
He's awesome.
And Iron Fist.
Got 2 of those bad
2
boys.
counters. He'll attack,
Sure.
dealing 3 damage.
And a stun.
And a stun.
Nice.
And lose 1 of those counters.
Yeah.
And then I can't do anything else. I'm done.
Okay. What am I going to do? No allies. And I don't have access to your discard pile right now. So make the call is garbage. So let's discard the make the call.
Just play Captain Marvel.
That's what I'm going to do. Discard the...
Clear the area.
I might play that.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. Discard the power of leadership. Tap these to play Captain Marvel. She will... I think I just want to try to burst damage and ignore everything else. So... Or do I want? Yeah, I think so. So attack for 2. Draw a card. Okay. Then I'm going to have Hawkeye attack for 1. I will Venom Blast her for 5. That counts as an aggression. So, or him, whatever. 5. Then I will attack for 2. And he'll be at 2.
Okay.
All right. Ready up.
Need an encounter card?
Sure. Okay, so we each have to put 1 threat.
So I have an acceleration, so I'm putting 2.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And he's gonna attack you.
Yep. And I will.
Oh, he's stunned.
He's stunned.
All right, so pull
Why
that
is
off.
he stunned?
You stunned him.
Oh,
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Yeah,
But this guy's gonna attack you for 2.
that's fine. I will deflect and make him take 1. So he's at 1.
Sure. But you still take 1 because he's attacking.
Yeah.
All right, then he's attacking me.
Do these things disappear when this phase ends if you defeat him? The game technically ends. I would think so.
I don't know,
Does
let's
anyone
see.
know what happens? So what happens
There
to
was
all the
there
side
was the
schemes and all-
joining.
But
When
if-
you defeat Kang, you are instructed to join another game at the end of the phase. To do this, choose a game area and reorient cards on the table to indicate you've joined the play area. Any side schemes that were in play in your previous game become part of the game area that you join. Any minions that were engaged with you remain engaged with you.
all right, so instead I'm going to
Yeah.
do
Sure.
that.
Okay. Relevant. See,
Yeah,
they
so
had-
all these
had it-
matter.
Yeah, they do matter.
Yeah.
All right, so I might start thwarting on my end too before we start combining. Okay. So, yeah, because that's a lot of side schemes to have in play before
So
we...
that was
Well, I guess the question is if we both defeat him... Yeah, I guess they're all still in play, because if we both defeat him, then we progress here. This doesn't say to remove them from play. So they're all still in play, I think.
All right, let me see that book again. This is very confusing.
Yeah.
They do not do a great job here on.
This is one of those things where it'd be helpful if they had a couple of playthroughs of the transitions and how they function. Just as like informational videos. What is this?
Counter card for running out of deck.
Oh, okay. And I guess we haven't hit that part yet. Right? I'm kind of lost track of where we're at.
No, we have.
We're dealing in counter cards now, I think.
I was.
Oh, no, he has to attack me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where we're at. He has to.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so he's attacking me. And he attacks for 3. I'm defending right now for 2. I think we're gonna let Hawkeye take this, even though he has all those arrows left, because I'm also gonna take 3 from this dino. Okay. And then I have 3 from this dinosaur. So I suppose
Yeah, I guess I think all that stuff just goes on to the final
I just take it.
stage,
I would
which
think
seems
so.
impossible to deal with all this, but we'll see.
Yeah,
This
who
is
knows?
standard mode too.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so that was that. So bad cards. Second one for you. Oh, actually, you get 3 because you have a hazard.
Yep.
I get 2 as well. It's like heroic mode.
Except we're playing standard.
No.
So it's just a minion.
Okay.
I got this thing again.
Oh, the weapon again.
Yep. And then the guard retaliate minion.
Okay. Hail Hydra. So I do not have a Hydra minion in play, so I have to go get one. And let's... I guess I'll just grab this guy with Insight 1. 1 here. And Stolen Memories. All right, I got one too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly what's left in my deck, which is really sad. So that means I have to take another encounter card right now because I'm out of cards. And it is a Chitauri soldier. Of course, I get all of these minions after having Hawkeye in play forever and not being able to use his arrows, and then I get all these minions. That's how the game goes. Okay. So, player turns.
Okay, player turns, huh?
Yep.
Well, this is gonna feel good. Finally, something's gonna feel good for Hulk.
There you go.
Do this, exhaust this, and we're gonna thunderclap, deal 3 damage to each of 3 different enemies.
Nice. There you go.
So let's do 3 to all those guys.
Yeah. Kill these. Is that an attack that counts as retaliate or no?
Hero action. No,
all right.
It's not
cool.
an attack.
So no
it's
retaliate.
a superpower.
Nice.
No retaliate. And then we are going to I guess we just finish him off. With
This guy has guard right now.
oh, he has guard. So okay, so we'll punch the guy with guard, I guess.
Okay. 1 health left.
Yeah. There really isn't another way. I could drag out the fight.
No, that's fine.
Doesn't seem good. I'll just kill this guy.
Okay.
So he's defeated.
Yep. And Iron Fist should have 2 damage on him.
Yep.
All right. So Kang Ramatut is defeated. And this is going to go in his discard pile. But all of that stuff is still in play. And he's participating in my game now. The question is, does that happen at the end of a phase? At the end of a phase, join another game area. So you can't interact with me, and I still can't interact with your stuff until the end of the phase. So next turn, we can start interacting with each other.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to flip.
Sure.
And I'm done.
Okay. All right. So in that case, I definitely need to. Well, I guess it's not 1 per person, but if you're on that side, he's going to scheme. So I was going to flip too, so I have to clear that. So let's start with a for justice for 4. Then let's play Maria. Draw a card.
So when I defeat my thing, it says after this stage is completed, place 1 set aside Kang's Dominion face down under stage 4A.
That's only if that actually gets completed, i.e. it schemes out. You defeated Kang before that schemed out.
So that doesn't happen. Okay.
Correct. That is relevant. Correct. Okay, so I got Maria. Let's have Captain Marvel thwart for 2 here. And I draw a card. Let's have me thwart here. I just want to. Oh, maybe not. So if I. Yeah, that's fine. I will thwart here and clear this off. Then I will discard. Maybe I just get a counterintelligence. Deal with all of this. Maria and actually what I should do is I should have Maria thwart and clear that off, and I'm going to attack and kill this guy. That's what we'll do. Smarter. Then
Maybe just pay your thing to ready and start killing things.
well, that's why I'm trying to decide if I want to play a counterintelligence instead.
Why? You have one
Um,
threat.
right, but it only gets 9, and you're on a scheme side, so he's gonna scheme. Oh, I guess he schemes for 0. And I played Maria.
You should venom and blast this thing or something. You've got a bunch of guys. This guy has 6 health.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Problem is, I can't kill either of these guys. I guess we just. And I'm thinking I might flip, but I don't. Okay.
Just venomous blast the big guy.
I'll just venomous blast the big guy for 5.
I mean, the other option is just to venomous blast the boss, and then we're just out of this phase.
Right, but we still have all this stuff in play.
Yeah.
I think we need to do some damage control before that happens.
Okay.
So then I have another token because that would count it as an aggression trait. And that's it.
Okay.
So now it's the end of a phase. So now you are participating in my game.
Right.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was a good time to get that. I need. Okay. So the first thing is threat. So I put 1 here. Then 2, right? Because that's now in
So
play
now
2.
we're participating in a game. Yep. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
So I think 3, because that is now in play, engaged with
Yep.
all of us here. So then he's attacking. Oh no, he's scheming against you first.
Yes.
His scheme is 0, base 0. Flip a card. 3.
Okay.
Ugh. All right. This guy is confused. Anyway, this guy schemes for 1. And then he's attacking me. And Maria is going to block it.
No. I'm going to block with him.
With Iron Fist? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I need Maria to scheme for 2 and get rid of this.
Okay, that's fine. No boosts. And then bad cards. So we have just the 1 hazard. So I think
I'm the
we
first
still have
player.
you as first player right now. So
Yep.
that's for you, and I get 1.
Surge. And I take 1 indirect damage for each obligation in my play area.
So you have 1.
I have 1, so I take 1 indirect.
Yep.
And then I got shadows.
Oh, okay. So put your nemesis stuff into play because we needed another side scheme.
Yes,
You know.
I did not have enough.
Domination.
And mine's a terrible one.
I mean, they're all usually pretty horrible.
This one's really bad because like you're shuffling 3 cards with 3 pips into a deck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do. And then after Abomination attacks, you discard the top card of your deck. If it's a fist resource, discard this way, take 2 extra damage. Okay. All right. My card. Energy Blast. Kang attacks you. Okay. I'm at 4. I only defend for 3, and his base is 3. I think, unfortunately, Maria needs to go.
That's fine. It doesn't matter as long as you can thwart for 2 with Captain
Yeah.
Marvel. I don't care.
So Maria's gonna block for me. No boost. All right. That's it.
Okay.
So fresh turn. So we'll say this now passes to me. I'm going to
would
be
make
first
sense.
player. So, man, is this brutal?
You need to thwart for 2 here.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
they
right.
had 2 hazard cards.
You just put that one
I
into
just
play.
put that in play.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, Captain Marvel can thwart for 2 there. She'll die.
To draw a card.
Oh, of course. Now I draw the Raptors. Okay, so then
You can clear the area.
I was gonna say, I clear the area is gonna be real good. So we'll clear the area, remove 2, and I draw a card. And that's a Justice card.
Any of
Then-
those hero actions? Because are you on Spider Woman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Then
We need to flip him because I have a Hulk smash in my hand, which is gonna deal 13 damage.
you want to flip him this turn?
Yeah, before I go, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's the case. Let's.
I mean, I can flip him if you call for no, I can't flip him.
I don't want to flip him yet. I want to remove some of the stuff that's on the board
Mhm.
because there's still a lot on the board. So
Getting rid of the hazard would be good.
that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. So I think I just thwart for 2.
Okay.
Then use this to clear the area to remove the other 2. Oh, why are you removing that one? I thought we wanted to get rid of the hazard.
Oh, sure. That's fine. Get rid of the hazard.
Draw card. Ooh, make the call. Maria's coming back.
Sounds good.
So let's make the call.
Power leadership.
With power leadership for Maria. We each draw a card. Ooh, nice. And I had not played leadership yet. I'd only played justice, so that counts. Counter. Then she will thwart for 2. I will discard a card, discard a Hawkeye to play self-propelled guide to ready. And then I will thwart for 3. Yeah, that's fine. Thwarting for 3 there is fine. Because if we're going to flip him, it doesn't really matter that this has stuff on it. Then let's honestly just
Do your heal.
do my heal. Let's discard these for constant immunity, which is in 3rd aspect. So I heal 3 and get a tough status.
Sweet.
I do need you to kill this guy because he's piercing.
Okay.
Although he's not going to attack first, so the boss is going to. All right. So that was that. I'm done with my turn.
Experimental research. Oh, I don't need to discard yet. I draw first.
Conrado, you are not joking. Quite a few things to keep track of with this villain. It's a lot. And obviously this is the first time we've really played through the whole thing. We did a little bit of a test just to try out the mechanics, so this would be a little smoother. I can't even imagine how hard this would be playing it completely blind on stream.
It's insane.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it's
happening.
so easy to make mistakes.
So easy to make mistakes, especially when it's all new.
First thing I'm doing on this side is I'm discarding Brother Voodoo.
Yeah, you are.
This thing.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Get those cards back in your deck.
Then I'm flipping over.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm
not. No, you started on Hulk, didn't you?
No, I started on Bruce Banner.
Oh, okay.
Then I am exhausting this and discarding.
All of those are hero actions.
Hero alter ego, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I can do with that, so that's
nope.
fine.
Fine.
All right, so then I'm flipping over.
Yep.
Then we are playing. We're exhausting this helicarrier, discarding this to play momentum shift.
Okay.
and we'll deal 2 damage to the
The
boss.
Okay, so that'll flip him. So then we join this game, the main game. So this is gone. This is gone. We return back to this game. Joined when they've. I'm sorry. When all players have joined this game area, advance to stage 4A. So this is gone, and we don't have any of the Kang's dominions in play because we both defeated our Kangs before he schemed out. So 4A is Kang's Wrath. You used your enemy's technology to reunite in the present day, just in time to counter Kang's assault on Earth. Reveal Kang 3. Kang 3 starts with Tough, and he has the same ability of when he attacks you, you either put a threat or get +2 attack. And his hit points is 40. So if you want to grab one and put that up to 20, and let's get him situated here. Then other effects here. Reveal each face down Kang's dominion under this stage, which we don't have one, but just so you guys see, that's what the Kang's dominion is. And there's actually 4 copies in the deck for the 4 players that you can play with. And it's if you fail to defeat him in your time period, which obviously that's pretty nasty because he can't take damage while that scheme is in play. And it starts with 3 per player. So if you have multiple copies of that, it's a hot minute before you're damaging the boss.
Yeah, unless you have Spider-Man.
True. The ally Spider-Man, not the hero Spider-Man. Okay, so that's all of this. So then we flip it over. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck discard pile and set aside area for their nemesis minion and puts it into play. Engage with them. Shuffle the encounter deck.
Joke's on you, game.
Yeah, I gotta go get mine. Can't remember if I killed her recently or if she's still in the deck. Nope, she's still in the deck. Okay, I got my chick. So she's gonna nerf my hand size by 1 for a turn.
All right.
Okay, so
now I can continue my turn.
We can now continue. We have done all of the
right.
things.
So I'm going to play another momentum shift.
Okay.
And kill your dinosaur.
Yes.
And I'll take, I'll heal 1. And then I'm going to play Hulk Smash on a, oh, I'm exhausted. Why am I exhausted?
I have no. Didn't you attack something?
No. I don't remember defending.
I have absolutely no idea.
All right, well that's fine. If I was exhausted, what I'll do is I'll just, instead of discarding the tackle, I'll just
discard the whole
I'll play the tackle just in case I screwed up.
Sure.
And we'll just
tackle the boss or tackle Abomination probably.
Abomination does what? After you attacks, you discard. Yeah, I'll tackle Abomination. We'll do him 3.
Because then he's stunned, right?
Yeah.
3 and stunned.
We'll do that. I don't know why I was exhausted, but
honestly
maybe
don't
I
even
forgot.
remember.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's late for me.
Okay. So these are my obligations. These are my minions.
Tornado's saying I don't think he said that I don't think I ever readied up, which is quite possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
So if that's the case,
it's hard to say. I honestly couldn't tell you.
I'm just gonna play the tackle. Play it like this. The tackle's more safe.
Yeah, just play it like this because I don't know where we were at. So, okay, so we're done with our turns. Now it's the villain's turn. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So.
Well, no. Now I get to actually ready and draw my cards.
Correct.
And that's probably what happened, but that's fine. My mistake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Threat first, 2 per player. You can just move that by you now if you want. We don't need to share it.
Okay.
And he is attacking.
3.
Why?
Acceleration.
Oh, you are correct. Oh, I wonder. I don't think so. I don't think that acceleration applied to our mini side scheme or our mini main scheme because it
No, it's
instructed
just
you to
this
put
thing.
that there instead of
Yeah.
your schemes. All right, so he's attacking me because
Mhm.
I am the first player right now, and I'm
You're
gonna.
tough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be tough, so I'm gonna let it happen. And we'll give him the +2 attack because it doesn't matter. Then my minions are gonna attack me. So this one attacks for 2, this one attacks for 1, and when it would attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck and take indirect damage. So we're gonna have Maria defend against this because she's probably gonna die anyway from the indirect. So she'll save me the 2 damage. And then I'll take 1 from this guy, and I have to reveal, and it's a 3. All right. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I can't defend against indirect damage, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So,
And then he's attacking me.
yes.
And I'm gonna defend.
Or do you want me to defend? I defend for 4.
Nope, I'm gonna defend.
Base 2. Do you want to give him 1 threat or +2 attack?
Let's see. My defense is 4. 5, 6, 7. He can have +2 attack.
So he's base 4?
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Alright. I'll defend for 7.
Okay.
Exhausting this. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Reflect.
Sure.
Reflect 1 at one of your guys.
Sure.
I took no damage, so I'll draw a card.
Oh.
And
actually,
I will ready.
I'm supposed
with
to have
best.
1 less card, so I'm going to put that back on top of my deck.
So that card, if I take no damage, I get to ready my hero.
Yep. Okay. Bad cards. No hazards, right? 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, assault, of course.
I will defend.
Okay.
And yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna defend.
It is 4 damage.
Okay. So
But I'm assuming we're putting a threat here.
yeah.
Threat here
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah.
4
No.
damage.
Actually, we don't have to.
Otherwise, it's 6.
Yeah, that's fine. I got another desperate defense in my
Okay.
hand.
That's fine.
And my turn is
You can only do the unflappable once, though.
what?
You can only do this one.
Right. But I can also, but playing it, I can ready.
That's true.
So I'll do that.
Okay. So you're ready.
Yep.
All right. And then your bad card.
When revealed, place 2 threat on each obligation in play.
Really?
I don't know what that does.
I don't know what that does either. It must have an effect somewhere.
Okay.
All right. So
Just 2.
2 threat on each obligation in play. Yeah, just 2. That's interesting. 1, 2, 1, 2. I haven't seen anything that says you can't remove them.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't know why that's a thing.
I don't know either.
I haven't seen anything. I don't think that references that.
Well, let's keep playing.
All right. And we're done with bad cards. So,
Yep.
oh, he would have attacked you and removed it.
Yes. All right. I'm just gonna kill Abomination,
Got it.
and then he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am
Oh.
just discarding my cards. I'm
Okay.
done.
Alrighty. So all I'm gonna do on my turn is use these to play pheromones to stun and confuse the boss.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. If I call for an action and you make the call Maria Hill, I can play one of these cards.
Okay. That's fine. Make the call with an energy for Maria.
Yep.
Draw.
Which means I can use Unstoppable Force
Yeah, that's fine.
to ready Hulk, and I draw a card, which that doesn't mean anything really. And then I will use my Hulk's ready. I'll use him to kill
This guy?
this guy.
Okay.
And then
That's
this card is just going to get discarded.
Okay.
I
That's
didn't
fine.
see you had that in your hand.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm still gonna do this for the pheromones, and I'm just gonna stun and confuse the boss.
That's fine. And then you should probably just flip.
I am 100% flipping. I'm gonna heal. 1, 2, 3. Might as well look at the top card of his deck here. I will dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all my cards. Okay. So
What can you get with that?
any aspect card. So any of those I could go get.
The healing one?
It's a hero action though, and I already flipped.
Oh. Then get the For Justice.
Also a hero action, and I've already flipped.
Then make the call, or
I think I might just
Mockingbird.
take this because I'm probably just going to discard these to these right now.
Okay,
Honestly.
that's fine.
I'm going
for
to
it.
draw all these on my next hand anyway, so kind of doesn't matter.
Okay.
Other than a make the call to try to get somebody back now so they stay in my discard pile, but
No, that's
I'd
smart.
rather get rid of these obligations, especially since we just put threat on them and I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
So, as an alter ego action, I am going to discard the science here to get rid of this. Put all those back in my deck before I shuffle. Then I'm going to discard a Power of Justice as a lightning bolt. Get rid of this. Put Falcon back in my discard pile. Hold on to this, and she will thwart for 2. Off the critical.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right.
I just realized I think I've forgotten about that being in play
The
at
whole
least
game.
once or twice. At least once or twice. All right, and I only get 1, 2, 3, 4. I only get the 5 because I have one hand size down. So I need an encounter card, which I know is going to be this. And threat. So drop a 3 on there. He is attacking you, but he's stunned.
Yep.
He's scheming against me, but he's confused. So Viper is going to scheme for 2. So throw 2 on there. And then back cards. 1 and 1.
Advance.
All right. 3. So that's 5. Ugh. Important. So this one is attached to my identity. When I would ready, I have to discard this instead.
Okay.
And then gang up, so Surge. Energy Blast. Discard an ally or support you control. All right, bye, Maria. Fine.
You could discard this thing.
Yeah, but I'm on the side. It's going to get me an extra card.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay. It's fine. I wanted it in my discard pile anyway.
That's fine. What are we doing now?
We are passing the turn to me, and I'm going to take my turn. So, I don't know what we got anyway. I think it's still worth healing because I'm still pretty low. Or am I going to play this instead? I might just... You know what? Let's start with make the call for Maria. Draw a card. Double for justice. Okay. Let's dig. 1, 3, 4, 5.
Get the genius.
Yeah, that's what I think too, especially with the For Justice. All right, so we're gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna be able to flip and could do just pretty dang good. If I could use your, well, if I could use your helicarrier, then I'd be able to heal and get a tough. Do you need your helicarrier?
Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're removing 8, then I'm not playing Suborbital Leap, which costs 3. Instead, I would probably play Crushing Blow and Unstoppable, which costs 3 resources, so I would need my helicarrier.
You would need it. Okay.
Oh, no, I wouldn't, because I would just pitch these to play these. So I would not need it if you're going to remove
Which I
8
think
threat.
I would. I think I just would For Justice for 8, and then I'd be able... That just means I can maybe even thwart more.
That's fine.
By default. So, okay. I'm going to thwart for a bunch.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to reveal the top card of his deck, because we can do that. Oh, it's a 3-er. Okay. So, I am not going to heal, because it's not super relevant if I'm going to play my constant immunity, or containment immunity. We're going to flip over. We're going to for Justice for 4. Tap these for Justice for 4. Maria can thwart for 2. I got 1 counter for the Justice cards. Then I can use your Helicarrier and this to play Containment Immunity, which is another color. And then I heal 3 and get a tough status. Then I can thwart for 4.
You should better off just attacking for 4. There's only 3
Sure,
on it.
that's fine.
Done?
Oh, I attack for 3.
So you're
Thwart
thwarting
for 4.
Oh, because of that?
Yeah.
All right, then I guess thwart. That's fine. Clear it off.
Yep.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Killing this is helpful because then I can draw 5 cards on it. But it's not obligatory. Mandatory.
What does it have?
4
health?
left.
4 is difficult.
Don't worry about it then. I'm just 1 less card. It's not a big deal.
So I can only do batches of 3 damage. So I'd have to use 2 attacks to kill it.
Don't worry about it. If you want to deal her 3 and then I can have Maria attack her on the next turn, you can just... Oh, actually, she's probably going to block for somebody. So don't even worry about it.
Alright, so then I will attack for 3 on the boss.
Okay.
I will pitch Suborbital Leap and Immovable Object to play Unstoppable Force, which will ready my hero.
Okay.
And then I draw a card.
Cool. Ooh. Awkward stuff.
That's could be worse. We'll discard this to play Crushing Burlow, deal 3 damage to the boss.
Okay.
Attack for 3. Flip. And I'm done.
Okay. Ready? Only draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so threat is just 2. Actually 3, because the acceleration. All right, and then I'm first player, so he's attacking me, and I'm tough, so I'm just gonna let that happen. That's a big attack.
You didn't want to defend with Maria and then use the tough against the ally, the minion. It's up to you.
I guess that actually does make more sense. I should do. So Maria block against the big attack because he doesn't have overkill or anything. And then have this guy, when this guy attacks me, I just remove my tough instead. That makes more sense. And then he's scheming against you. Mm-hmm. So base 2, boost, you are stunned.
Okay.
And just 2. I have on. And bad cards. 1 for me, 1 for you. 1 for me. Ancient Warrior with Quick Strike. Oh, Frozen in Time. I actually wasn't supposed to ready. Okay. This guy is going to deal me 2 damage when he comes into play. Ah, he gets his big weapon. Sure.
Yep.
All right. That's it. You are first.
Experimental research. Okay. Discard that. Um, exhaust, discard to play Brother Voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
5. And get an event.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Lots of
we're gonna
options.
take Thunderclap. These get shuffled back in my deck. And then we are going to flip over. We'll attack to remove my stun.
Mm-hmm.
We'll exhaust my Helicarrier to play Crushing Blow to deal 3 damage to let's deal it to your minion over here.
Sure.
And then we'll discard Limitless Strength, play Thunderclap, dealing 3 damage to both of those guys and the boss.
Nice. So 8 here.
And then actually, how much health
I'll
did
swap this for
that guy have left?
1 and 2.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Okay. I guess I'll just thwart for 2.
Sure. I mean, you could deal the boss damage. It's less. Up to you.
Alright, deal him 1. 1 damage to the boss. And I'm done.
Okay. So I'm going to be pretty fast. I'm going to discard a Power of Leadership and a Rapid Response to play Hawkeye. I'm going to tap these to play Pheromones to stun and confuse the boss. Hawkeye has his arrows. And I played only Leadership. And that's it.
All right.
That's all I got. Oh, I guess Hawkeye could attack for. Or I could thwart for 1. That's probably better. And then we're going to put, it'd be at 4. We're going to put 3 on. So
Okay.
all right. So we did the threat part. He is attacking you, but he's stunned. He's attacking me. And I don't think you care about blocking right your cards or anything. So I base 2, I defend for 2. It's just whatever his card is.
That's
I have a way to ready.
Yeah.
I'll defend.
Alright.
1.
Okay.
Alright.
Cards.
Yep. 1 for you. 1 for me. Oh! It was actually this giant future weapon attack.
Oh, big one. Okay.
So it's 2 more damage and I'm stunned.
Or I could just block with Blood of Voodoo.
It's overkill.
He has 2 health.
I'm still getting hit.
Okay.
2 damage and a...
Okay.
All right. My bad card. So your bad card first.
Macrobots. Guard, retaliate.
Ding.
Okay.
My card. Time travel tactics. Surge. Each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. There's 1. But Surge. And I also have a Macrobots. Ding. Alrighty.
Done?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. The button. Alright. Pull this off. Let's see what we want to do. I think we just want to play Captain Marvel because she's awesome. She will...
Thwart.
Yeah. Thwart for 2. Draw a card. Then we can... The better thing to do is probably thwart and then
Ready.
So we will discard this to play Inconspicuous to remove 3 threat among schemes in play. That's 1 aspect color. Then I'm just going to ready.
And remove your sun.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's my turn.
Hawkeye could do a thing, but I don't know if he really needs to.
Alright, so I'm just discarding Clea, exhausting my Helicarrier to Thunderclap again, so do 3, 3, and 3 to the boss.
Nice. And Thunderclap is not an attack, right? So it doesn't trigger the retaliate?
It's not an attack, it's hero action.
Awesome.
Choose 3 different enemies, deal 3 damage to each of them.
That's so cool.
And then I'm going to hold on to Hulk Smash, but I'm going to hit him for 3.
Are you flipping this turn?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
click.
3.
And then I'll flip over.
Uh-huh.
I will deal him 1.
Okay.
And that's
Turn
it.
off and up with 2s. Okay, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, threat. Throw 3 on there.
Someone in chat, I didn't see what they said. Oh, is that just
Nope, it was just
Tonrado?
Tonrado. Yep, from a while ago. Okay. Alrighty, we are. Did you put 3 threat on there?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we're at 5
So
again.
he is attacking me first, and I would appreciate it if Brother Voodoo jumps in front of it.
Yeah, that was the whole purpose.
Boost, I am stunned.
Okay.
Then he's scheming against you, but he is confused.
Yep. Another reason I flipped.
Card. My card. Manipulated time stream. Discard each event from your hand. Oh.
Go ahead.
3 cards. Wow.
He's going to advance.
1. So put 3 more on there. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah.
That just literally meant I can't do anything on my turn. Wow. All right.
I'm going to draw experimental.
Yep.
And
I was going to have an okay turn, and then that happened.
Discard this momentum. Two, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 to play him, but then I can't play that, so nope. So this Banner's Laboratory is incredibly disappointing.
Yeah. So many of his things are heroic actions.
They're all heroics. Like, he can only use this card to play
a permanent.
Almost an aspect card.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty frustrating.
Yep.
So many times it just sits here.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just flipping up. And we will.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, we're just gonna play this. Pitch this to play Hulk smash.
And how much damage is it?
14.
14. 40. All right. So he's at 6.
You're up. You can kill him.
I don't think I can. Not with 2 cards and a stun.
Yeah, because you can't play anything.
I
Well,
can't.
draw with
yeah,
that.
so she'll attack because I think at this point we just or do we?
We're not really in threat
Not
of aiming out.
yeah. So she'll attack.
Draw a card.
Draw.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Play
so we can do this and this for Coulson.
And get in and
Get a particular. So I could get
counterintelligence, or you could
or
get
I could just get a freaking rapid
response.
response. Yeah, that's what we want.
which you can then
Which
play.
I can play. So we'll discard this, tap this, get a rapid response and play.
It's a sick combo.
Yeah, it is. Coulson.
So you
probably
played a
just...
yellow and a blue, so you get 2
I did,
tokens.
yeah. Yep. Coulson probably still just thwarts because
makes
we're
sense.
not killing, so it is. He takes damage, and then
You
I
might as well
suppose
thwart.
I thwart for 4. And that's all I got.
Okay. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on. We could just win.
Oh.
Put back all that thwart. So it was 2 from him, and 3 and 4 from you. So
But
it
I'm
was 6.
stunned.
Right, but you just call for an action with Night Nurse, remove the stun, and heal, and then instead you just attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's dead.
Okay. I'll trust you. I don't know the math at this point.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you didn't attack him with anybody.
I attacked him with her.
No, you thwarted.
No, she attacked.
Oh, okay.
So we're not. Because then I'm only doing another 4. He was at 6, right?
Yeah,
And so yes, I attacked with her,
and then you're doing.
and then it would be another 4. So
Which
yes,
would
you're
kill
right.
him.
You
Yeah.
are right. Okay, victory.
Gorilla math.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I totally forgot about advancing his stages here. Whoops. All right. Whew.
Oh my gosh.
KANG the Conqueror. Man, that was a lot.
That was standard.
That was standard.
So
2 hours and 40 minutes later.
Wow, that was crazy.
Wow.
That was-
I'm sure we made some mistakes.
Oh, this is literally the first actual game we've played.
Yeah.
We went through, we read the rules and we kind of went through the motions just to see the different stages and how they worked. But this is the first time we actually played the game, and we hadn't looked at all the cards, so I can already see I would change. If I was building my deck, I would definitely change.
Yeah. This was a doozy. There is a lot happening that you got to keep track of. It's cool though.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely very awesome. I'm scared to even try expert.
I'm a little scared to do 4-player.
Yeah, so tomorrow we have our friends coming over, and we're probably gonna continue we're doing a 4-player expert campaign from Red Skull.
And but honestly, we might be doing this instead.
And they wanted to try this, but
yeah.
After Tim's gonna get so mad after he gets wrecked. So our one friend Tim refuses to play Ultron.
Yes.
Because
we just get annihilated by him.
Wait till Tim gets his deck build for 8 cards.
Yeah, he's gonna be so upset.
Yeah, it's gonna be so funny. But
all right, well, that was one heck of a game. If you missed any of it, obviously,
the
like
replays,
I said before.
Yeah, there's replays on Twitch. There's replays on YouTube. All of our stuff is either Twitch, .tv/homebasegames or youtube.com/homebasegames. We also do have a website, homebasegames.com. We put up content for that, different articles that either Patronus or I have written. I'm going to start putting up some deck techs up there, and then some just other strategy that we have found where we've played a lot of games.
Just a few.
It's kind of ridiculous. We were actually one of the first people to beat Heroic Ultron before Black Widow came out, which it was epic, and it was actually the reason we started streaming.
It was.
Because we had the most epic moment when we beat that, and we didn't record it, and it was
so sad when we didn't. We didn't have it on camera.
It was literally the last turn of the game. Iron Man just died, and we needed
to a concussive blast.
Yeah,
the worst thing.
Double
ever.
concussive blast.
Yes.
So, which is
on alter ego.
So concussive blast is from the Under Siege. I think it's Under Siege. Under attack encounter set, which is recommended for Ultron.
Yeah, because it's got all of his armor in it.
Yeah, and so we got 2 of those, which ended up killing Iron Man.
Yep. On Alter Ego, of
on,
course.
with,
I was safe.
with the boss almost dead, like
Yeah.
we were guaranteed gonna kill him. With both players getting to take a turn,
Correct.
and then I was like up to Black Panther, and Black Panther was on Alter Ego side,
Yep.
and what I needed to do was draw 2 cards with Golden City, and I had to get a Wakanda Forever with one of the cards.
With
So
one of those two that you
with
drew.
one of those 2, so
Yep.
I could flip over, remove all the drones from play, and then play the rest of my hand to kill, and it had to be exactly that.
Yeah, and it literally was exactly that. That
And
was
while we were
yeah.
doing it, we were listening to Alan Silvestri on Pandora. If you don't know who that is, that's the guy that does most of the Avengers theme music from all the movies.
He's the composer.
And literally, as I was like starting my turn, the music from Portal started playing, which is the scene where all the
They all
portals
come back.
open and T'Challa walks through,
Mhm.
and like I slow rolled it, flipped up the first card, and it was not Wakanda Forever. And then I flipped over the last card, it was Wakanda Forever. And it was literally that moment in the scene where like the climax are coming. It was like
where
Avengers
the king
Assemble.
comes through,
Yeah.
and then and the crescendo happens.
And it was
Yeah.
all at one time, and we lost our minds. We're
Yep.
jumping up, down, screaming, lost our voice.
Yep.
And we're like, I can't
It
believe
happened.
we beat this thing. And this was after, like, I don't know, 40 attempts probably
At
trying to
least,
beat this
yeah.
thing. It gets a lot easier once you get Black Widow and Doctor Strange and all that stuff. But at the time, you didn't have any of that. It was really hard. And it's still hard.
It's still very hard.
But it was like, damn it, we needed to record. So.
Yep.
But until we'll be here every Friday. So next Friday we have been playing a Red
Rise of
Skull
Red Skull. Yep.
campaign expert mode. We just defeated Absorbing Man. So I think next week we're gonna go to Taskmaster, and we're playing with what we call Team Budapest,
Yep.
which is Hawkeye and Black Widow.
That's right.
And we are changing the aspects every week, and we post the deck list and everything on our Facebook page before we do the stream. So thank you for joining. I'm Gold Leader. This is Patronus, and we're signing out.
Thanks, everybody.